Welcome everybody to season 1 of the Gelish ARCA series, and this is the new series I've come up with. Decided the drag racing thing wasn't going to quite work out, so I decided to make an ARCA series, and so here we are for a 15 race season for season 1, and see what happens here today. So we are here at the traditional first stop of any of my series. It's Daytona, so our first stop here today. And here's the starting line for today's event. On the pole in car number 58 is Michael Walton at 192 miles an hour. And he'll be alongside Jasmine Acosta, car number 20, here in a Toyota. Yeah, the Acosta's returning to some of my series. It's been a while since I had him as well, too. Joshua Balkin has the inside of row number 2 in car number 82. And alongside of him, driving for Frank Kimmel, it's Mike Becker, car number 44 to Ansel Menard's Toyota. Row number 3 has Zachary Fitzwater. He's won at Daytona before in the Casual GTX Cup Series for the Daytona 500. And he'll be inside row number 3 alongside Jesse King, driving for Kevin Harvick in car number 33, the Monster Energy Chevrolet. Then it's Joshua Collard inside row number 4 in car number 25, one of the Venturini cars in the field. And alongside of him, Cody Evans in car number 11. Row number 5 has Dylan Young, car number 2, the Ruby Tuesday Toyota, and he'll be alongside the number 12, the Cove Dodge, that is Jordan Newman. He'll be alongside. Here comes the command to fire him up here today at Daytona.
Drivers, start your engine!
And in the party engines. Row number 6 has Marco Salpietro in car number 8, the UNOH Dodge, and he'll be alongside Seth Cole, driving for NSCRA Motorsports, number 52, Federated Auto Parts Chevrolet. Then the next row down is Eric Enrage, car number 31, driving one of the 2 Childress cars in the field, and he'll be alongside, driving for Steve Blackburn Motorsports. It is Joshua Osborne, car number 94. Then the next row down, it's Mr. Sega, Trent Dunham, here driving a Sheltra Racing Dodge for Sega Motorsports in the car number 60, and he'll be alongside number 15. That is Charles Jackson, Mayonnaise on the outside. 16 laps distance here today. We got quite a few rookies in the field, a few returning familiar names, I should say, in some of my series I ain't had in a long time, as I've said. The Acostas are some of them, and we'll show you some other interesting names as well as the race goes on. Pace car looks off on the pit road as the green flag waves, and we are underway. Round number 1 of the ARCA series at Daytona. Takes about a full lap to get those restrictor plated engines up to full song as they go off into turn number 1. And on the brake, it's going to be Michael Walton going to the lead here in car number 58. Being pushed by Joshua Balkin at number 82. Balkin, one of the 7 Fords in the field here today, and a lot of this field is being made up by Chevrolets and Toyotas. Got a few Dodges in the field as well. So through the magic of NR 2003, Dodge is not dead in NR 2003 racing. Balkin to the lead now as here comes Zachary Fitzwater trying to go to the inside, but it's not going to happen, and it'll be Joshua Balkin leading the first lap here at Daytona. Fitzwater goes into second position, being pushed by Joshua Collard in 25. In the strange lineup for the Venturini team, I should say, too, not because of drivers, but because in fact they got 2 Toyotas and 2 Chevrolets in the field. Of course, the cars consisting of Joshua Collard, Charles Jackson, Ryan Acosta, and the 35 of Jeremy Doobie. So Doobie and Collard are the Chevrolets, and Jackson and Acosta are the Toyotas in the field for Venturini Motorsports. It's kind of a strange lineup, but still. But so far, nobody been able to pass Joshua Balkin as he leads the second lap of the race here. Joshua Collard now goes into second, Dylan Young in the third. Marco Salpietro goes inside of Fitzwater for the 4th position now, being pushed by the 31 of Eric Enrage. So they go off in the first and second turns now. Fitzwater shoved up high as now Trent Dunham goes inside, and here comes number 66 as Jerry Guerrera Going in the inside lane here. Here comes Collard for the lead now, and he's being pushed by his buddy Dylan Young. And Joshua Collard goes to the top spot here at Daytona. Lap speed's clicking up at over 200 plus miles an hour. And it's Collard leading the third lap of the race here. 16, as we said, make up the distance here in the first round of the Gelish ARCA series here at Daytona. Jerry Guerrero now goes into 5th position now. Trent Dunham goes into 4th. In car number 60, the Shelter Racing Dodge, his latest car in his lineup for Sega Motorsports. As they go down the backstretch, here comes Dylan Young to the inside. He's got Dunham shoving him now, and it's Dylan Young to the lead in car number 2. It seems like every time Dylan Young goes to the number 2 car, it seems like he always runs good and with that number. It seems like it's almost like his good luck number as Young leads the lap, but here comes Trent Dunham to the inside for the lead. And being pushed by Jerry Guerrero in the second position, or trying to go for second, I should say. 22 car now in the line is now, as that's Cody Lamas. He's got Johnny Gardner shoving him in 32. And the 19 right behind, that is Nicholas Guerrera, driving for Eddie DeHunt Racing in the number 19 Toyota. And that's the 2009 car that Allie Owens drove. Dunham right now has the lead, and he will lead the lap here at Daytona. That is 5 in the books and 11 laps to go here. Off in the first turn they go, and several rookies we should mention in the field too, as well. The Guerreros I mention, are the returning drivers here. One of the rookies in the field, I think you might want to keep an eye out for too as the season goes along. That is Kate Skirvin, car number 29. We got to look at her right now. That's the number 29 car, the Black and Lime Machine. First start at Daytona, and she is running in the top 10 right now, being pushed by William Duncan in 17, one of the best in NR 2003 racing, and another one of the best in the biz. Well, I was going to say one of them, but Skirvin comes across the line, and she comes across the line in 6th spot. William Duncan goes inside now of her for the first position, the number 17 car for Blue Thunder Racing. And there's Jeremy Doobie inside of his teammate Joshua Collard. 2 of the Chevys for Venturini Motorsports, we told you before, the 35 and the 25, both in 2009 cars, I think. The 35 is the car that Allie Owens drove in this, and for Venturini, and the 25 is the car that Johanna Long drove in this for Venturini as well. Both 2009 model machines. But so far, nobody's been able to pass Trent Dunham as he keeps the number 60 car out in front. But now here comes Nicholas Guerrero in 19. He shoves Dunham up high. He's got the shove from Kate Skirvin in 29. On board with Kate Skirvin, and as she is trying to make a pass to the inside of Nicholas Guerrero. And you're riding with Kate Skirvin as she takes the lead here, and she'll lead her first lap at Daytona. Car number 29 out in front now. Here comes Jeremy Doobie to the inside. Doobie, a former Daytona 500 winner in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, having won that race in Season 10 of that series. And now here comes the 14 of Ian Dutta to the inside. He's in 3rd position. Jackie Tang, one of the rookies in the field. He's up in the 4th position now, number 81. One of the drivers up there. And there's another returning driver right behind Jackie Tang, the number 5 Lucas Oil car. That is Sean Henley. And Henley now moves his way up in the 5th position now. In car number 5, the Lucas Oil Chevrolet, with Stephanie Neller right behind him, driving for Kyle Larson in number 4. Keith Batson 09 up there as well. Right now, it is still Kate Skirvin up in the lead position right now, but here comes Ian Dutta trying to close right in. Might want to try to get a draft off of Sean Henley in the 5. And now here comes Dutta to the inside. Pace car right there. And now Ian Dutta goes to the point now. Here comes Henley in the second position now. Stephanie Naylor trying to go inside of Skirvin for fourth, or for third rather, but here comes Henley for the inside. He wants to try to go for the lead, and he's going to get it in turn number 1. Naylor to second, trying for second now. Preston Plord in 97 up there. And also another rookie in the field here, Sean Harple in the 40. As he now goes by Skirvin for position. Harple now making his way up in the top 5. And that's one of the names we've been hearing quite a bit of here lately too. Harple, and one of the new drivers in the field as well. One of the new breed coming along in our 2003 racing. And he brings his number 40 car up in the 4th position now as he's being pushed by Ryan Acosta in 55. 5 laps to go here at Daytona in round 1 of the Gelish ARCA series. As Sean Henley up to the point now in the number 5 Lucas Oil Chevrolet. Stephanie Naylor, Preston Plord, Sean Harple, and Ryan Acosta the top 5. Joshua Collard now making 6th position. Now 7th is Kyle Matthews in 51. Driving for Tweenix Racing. And now here comes inside number 4, Stephanie Naylor for the lead, and she's got it. She's got the shove in the 97 of Preston Plord. Plord, who won this season's Coca-Cola 600 in the Castrol GTX Cup Series at Charlotte. Naylor to the lead now. Collard now moves up in the 4th position now as he gets by Henley, and now here comes Cody Evans in number 11, right behind the 77 of Chris Washer. Now here comes Preston Plord for the lead here at Daytona, and he's going to get it in turn number 3. He's got the shove from Joshua Collard in 25. But now Collard once more, he's trying to go for the lead himself now. Car number 25. Plord led the lap. Now here comes Collard, and it looks like Collard might be caught in a sucker hole up the middle. And in fact, he will, because here comes Cody Evans in the 11, 3 wide. Chris Washer the second now, trying right up there now. Dylan Young is up there. Pichu Lennon in the 6 car. We haven't talked about Pichu at all here today, and he's now making his way up in the top 10. As he gets by Ryan Acosta in the 55, being shoved by another one of the new ladies in the field. That's the 16 of Brianna Newman. Two laps to go at Daytona. Cody Evans out front, but here comes Chris Washer. No! Evans slams the door on Washer. Dylan Young watching us all in 3rd position as he gets by Joshua Collard. It'll be the white flag next time by here at Daytona. Washer trying to bide his time. Trying to wait for the right moment to make the move. As everybody coming right now down to the white flag. It'll be 1 lap remaining here at Daytona. Cody Evans out in front. 2nd, Chris Washer. 3rd, Dylan Young. 4th, or trying for 3rd maybe right now, is Pichu London. But Dylan slams the door on Pichu. This is it, the final lap of the race. Backstretch. What are you going to do? Washer now goes inside for the lead. He's going to get in turn number 3. But will he have the help? He will from Pichu London in the 6 car. Brianna Newman goes inside. So is Joshua Osborne in 94. Here they come out the 4th quarter. Chris Washer brings car number 77. to the start-finish line. Pichu tries to go inside, but it's not going to happen. Chris Washer wins at Daytona. Chris Washer brings the Parker Kligerman machine to the victory lane here at Daytona. Pichu London will finish in second position. Third will go to Cody Evans. Fourth to Brianna Newman, a great debut for her. And Dylan Young just edges out Joshua Osborne for fifth position, excuse me. Average speed 199.22. Chris Washer gets his first, I think that's his first Daytona win. I'm not really sure on that, as a matter of fact. Sixth position was Joshua Osborne. Joshua Culver finishes in seventh. Austin LaPlante comes home eighth. Ninth, Stephanie Naylor. 10th was Seth Cole. Ryan Acosta will finish 11th. 12th, Jesse King. Eric Enrage is 13th. Sean Henley, Kyle Matthews, Zachary Fitzwater, Ian Dutta, Jerry Guerrero, Jasmine Acosta, and Jeremy Doobie, the top 20 in today's event. And there's the rest of the field here. Some big names right there too. Here, as we always have there, Charles Jackson, 24th position. Preston Ford was 23rd. He was right up there for much of the field. Here, Kate Skirvin dropped all the way down to 21st in the field. William Duncan, Ann Badson, Nicholas Guerrero, Mike Becker, Sean Harp was 30th. Then Michael Walton, Trent Dunham, Cody Lamas, Johnny Gardner, Marcos Alpietro, Jordan Newman, Jessica Shelton, and she's not going to be happy with that run. And Joshua Balkin drops all the way down to dead last in the field. But for number 77, Chris Washer gets his first ever Daytona win, I think in the ARCA series, I'm not sure. As we go to Rockingham next as the next stop, Chris Washer has the points lead, but it's only one race, but every point you can earn goes a long way in this series. As they come down, and there's the rest of the order and the points. So we go to Rockingham next on the tour for ARCA at Rockingham. Don't miss it.